What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the Beats Studio Buds and doing a quick review of these $150 earbuds. I think these sound really good. I'm going to get to a lot of things. I'm going to have timestamps as well to make it way easier for you. Before I do get into the video, I'm going to kindly ask you guys to look for the subscribe button on your screen and smash it for me. It'll help a lot. The algorithm likes it and it'll help my channel grow. And also, before I get into the video, I do want to say I'm doing a HomePod mini giveaway. All you gotta do is subscribe and comment down below in this video or any of my past videos, and when I get 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna be announcing the winner of the HomePod mini. So it can be yours. Just subscribe. That's all I ask. Let's get into the video. Let's talk about what's inside the box. When you purchase the Beats Studio Buds, of course you get the earbuds. You also get a USB-C to USB-C cable. You get extra tips, and you get manuals, and of course a Beats sticker. This is pretty standard and what you can expect when you're buying true wireless earbuds. Moving on to the features of these $150 earbuds, you get active noise cancellation. You also get 8 hours per charge, and in total, you're gonna get 15 hours of battery life if you use active noise cancellation, and then you get 24 hours total if you turn off active noise cancellation. In addition to that, the Beats Studio Earbuds also charges via USB-C with fast fuel, and that means that it gives it up to 1 hour of playback when the battery is low. It's also IPX4 water and sweat resistant, so if you're using it for a workout or using it in the rain, you should be okay. It's not gonna break by a little bit of water. Now let's talk about the design and the fit, starting with the case. I think the case of this actually looks pretty good in terms of the design if you're comparing it to other options. It's not too much bigger than AirPods Pro, however, it is made out of like a plasticky material and it doesn't look as premium as the AirPods Pro. That means that you're most likely going to get scratches, and I'm a little bit concerned about scratching it up long term. But other than that though, like I said, I think it looks really good in comparison to the AirPods Pro and some of the other options out there, and the case is really light. The buds itself come in 3 different colors, black, white, and the one I have is the red version, which I think looks really good. Talking about the buds themselves, the buds have a pretty solid looking design. It doesn't have the stem like the AirPods Pro, but I kind of like it on these. Honestly, they look pretty stylish. In your ears, you don't really notice that they're there in comparison to other options which kind of stick out your ear a lot more, or with basic AirPods you get the stem. So I kind of like the way that these are designed. I have no complaints here. Also, moving on to the fit, I think these fit really great in my ear and I have no issues with them falling out. That was my original issue with the AirPods, the basic AirPods. They couldn't stay in my ear. These feel great even if I've been using them for a couple of hours. They still don't make my ears feel strange or anything like that. They're super comfortable, and I gotta say they might be more comfortable than the AirPods Pro. The buds themselves also feature physical buttons on the ear, which is good and bad, but personally I don't really like physical buttons. I like either touch buttons or the ones on the AirPods Pro where you can squeeze it. I don't know why, I can't justify it, but I just don't like having to push these in your ear a little bit more because it might ruin the fit, it might fall out, you never know. So I just like, physically tapping it or squeezing it. It's a lot easier in my personal preference. So when you put them in your ear, you don't really feel a seal as you would with the AirPods Pro. Even when you're using active noise cancellation, it just kind of goes in the air, and again, it's comfortable, but like I said, it doesn't feel like a strong seal like you're cut out from the outside world when you put these on. Now let's move on to the sound quality, which is why a lot of people are here. And I can say that these sound really, really good. I'm somebody that listens to mostly hip hop, R&B type of music, things that really emphasize bass, and these emphasize bass. The bass is very strong with it, but it's not too overpowering as Beats typically have in the past. I'd say that these are definitely well balanced, and while it's not very clear-cut separation if you're listening to different types like highs, mids, or different types of instruments, but in general, I honestly think these sound really good. I was actually shocked. When I put them in, I immediately took them out and put in my AirPods Pro just to listen to the exact same song to compare it to, and I do gotta say that I think, call me crazy, but I think that the Beats sound a little bit better than the AirPods Pro. Now wait, before you scream and go crazy in the comments, I would say again that the music that I listen to is hip hop, rap, and those are strong in bass. I feel like a lot of the bass, as I mentioned, sound a lot stronger with these beats, so the song sounds a little bit better. And again, I'm not an audiophile, I'm not an audio engineer, but for what I listen to, I'm actually surprised to say that it does sound better. And that is overall. I don't mean does it sound cleaner, because for sure the AirPods Pro sound a lot more cleaner. There's more separation between instruments, but for music and the songs that I was listening to, I'm surprised. And maybe that is because it just costs $150, and I was still surprised and shocked by how good it actually does sound. But that doesn't mean that everything is all good. It has active noise cancellation, but it's not the best active noise cancellation. So I do have a air conditioner that I have in my room, and when I turn it on and I put in the active noise cancellation, I can't really hear the air conditioner. But when I was outside and I was passing by traffic and I had these earbuds on, I did notice that I could still hear traffic noises, whereas with the AirPods Pro, that noise is totally cut out. It's not the best. There are definitely better active noise cancellations out there. So if you're somebody that needs it for a flight, a commute, or anything like that, you're definitely going to want to look at different options. So overall, I'd say that for $150, they actually sound really good. Now, of course, active noise cancellation is not the only feature. It also has a transparency mode, which you can activate, and basically it will let in the sound around you. It's good. Again, not the best. It works. Some other cons that this has is that there's no spatial audio, there's no in-ear detection, which basically means that when you take it out of your ear, it does not pause. So that can be annoying for a lot of people. When you take it out, you got to remember to pause it before you take it out, or else the music is going to keep playing. It also has no H1 or W1 chip, which can be a deal breaker for most people. That basically means that you can't automatically connect across devices synced with your iCloud, and there's no audio sharing. They did make up for this by making this setup very Apple-like. It also does not have wireless charging, which for me personally is not that much of a problem, but this might be a deal breaker for a lot of people. And the last con that I mentioned is that the call quality is just okay. The microphones on this is not the best, especially if you're going to compare it to the AirPods Pro, which I don't mean to keep doing, but because this is an Apple product, it's $150 and the AirPods Pro is a little bit more. I'm going to be making these comparisons. I'd highly recommend this for people that don't want to spend too much more on their earbuds. For $150, if you're on a budget or anything like that, these might be really good, because if you're looking at other options, they don't really have active noise cancellation like this does. So I'd recommend, again, to people on a budget, people that don't really need a high quality transparency mode and a high quality active noise cancellation. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a full comparison to the Beats Studio Buds and the AirPods Pro. So make sure to subscribe to catch that. And also, if you have any questions that you'd like me to mention in that review, drop it down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to enter the giveaway for the HomePod Mini. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and I love you guys. Peace.